Hello, my Juicy co-creators. LiLou here. I'm on a Juicy Living tour across Holland with Geert. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you. Finally, we met each other, so I'm very happy that we make it.
Yes, because yesterday we were supposed to meet in Amsterdam, and there was really bad weather, and I was supposed to come here to your home. Tell us the name, because these are town names that I cannot even pronounce.
I can understand. This is Bodegraven, and actually there is a secret about Bodegraven. All the cheese of Gouda, that's famous in all the world, is made in Bodegraven. So now you are at the headquarters of the Holland cheese, as a matter of fact.
Beautiful, but we're not going to speak about cheese. This is not a cheese interview.
No, it's not.
You wrote 6 books, I think. You're very, very interested about the Kabbalah, and so we're going to talk about that. This is the first time I'm looking at this, and I'm sure a lot of people throughout the world will be excited to listen to this interview. You went to Catholic school.
Yeah.
You went to the boys' school, the boys' school only, and there's something in your head that says, this doesn't feel quite right, or I don't feel myself.
Yeah, that's right. I was raised a Catholic in the Flanders, in Belgium, and more and more, if you become older, then you're going to ask questions, and there were so many things that were so strange. If you take them literally, if you read the Bible and you just believe that what there is written down is like it really is or was, or that are the rules you have to live for, I get quite upset, and at the point of time also very angry. This was what I couldn't fit with. And also I went to a school with only boys, and all the teachers were priests, so there was a very sad atmosphere and very frustrating energy about women. They were holy, they were goddesses living around, and we were dirty and very bad people as male men. So I had a lot of problems with the Roman Catholic Church, indeed. Yeah.
And then you moved, from my understanding, at 25 in Amsterdam, and some things happened from there. You went into theater, into many different things before you found what really rang true for you.
That's true. I had a long spiritual search for myself to find out what I believe in, and what for me is the reason to live in this world. And when I became father, as a matter of fact, of my daughter Zonneke, it means little son. When she was born, I looked in her eyes and I thought, wow, what a beautiful little wise woman, and I can be a guide for her to live her dreams in this world. But at the same moment, I realized, oh my God, I'm not living my own dreams. I'm doing totally things that I don't like, as a matter of fact. So I decided that night, it was on Christmas night, now I have to follow my dreams. So if she become older and I tell her, come on Zonneke, you have to follow your dreams, that she not can say, oh, you father, you are such sad and frustrated every day, why should I follow my heart? And my dream was to write novels. That was what I wanted to do from when I was a little boy, as a matter of fact. And so I started writing a very angry letter to God. I was really upset, and I said, now it's enough. I want to get answers, and not just such you have to believe it or that kind of answers, but I want very concrete answers about what is life, what are the rules of life, why are we here, what is the mission of our life, and such big things that everyone asks himself. So.
Tell me now.
Yes.
I want to know everything now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and I promised him, if you give me that answers, I will write a book, and I will tell the whole world about it, but I have to know those answers. And next morning I went to my computer and I opened my email, and there popped an email up of a rabbi in Amsterdam, and I didn't...
Tell me it's not Moshe.
No.
Like, oh my God, this is really a small world. Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
No, because lately I've bumped into the Jewish world too. I'm from a Catholic background, but yes. Of course I'm not into the religion, but it's funny how there's, because we're going to talk about, the Kabbalah, which is linked. So.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting to me because stepping out of religion, but then there's anyway. I'm really appreciative of that we can share all these conversations now and not being attached in a certain dogma or a certain way of being.
Yeah.
So I appreciate this conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I met the rabbi.
Yes, he invited me to come to his lessons, but I didn't know that man and I didn't know Kabbalah. But I thought it's very strange. Yesterday I wrote such a letter to God, and now I get this invitation, so I have to do this. And so I went to those lessons, and in the first 3 lessons I understand nothing about it. It was such difficult, like quantum mechanics, or I thought, what am I doing here? I asked for concrete answers, and now it's like auto mechanics or something. But the 4th lesson I went, and such a little sentence that the man said, it fell down inside, and I thought, is it that easy? Is life such easy, so easy to explain? And from then on I get in love with that philosophy, and it inspired me so much, and it became the theme of my first novel also. Yeah.
And you wrote, so that's the name of your first book, the Kabbalist.
Yeah.
So to be a Kabbalist? What is it? I know Madonna is a Kabbalist too. Is that right?
That's right, yes. Yes, I followed also lessons in London together with Madonna, and I can say she's really seriously involved with it, because sometimes people think, oh, it's just to make herself interesting or something, but she really loves it so much, and if she's there, she's totally different than if you meet her, or if you see her in her pop star condition, of course. But yes, a Kabbalist, sometimes they make it very difficult, but it's quite easy. The task of a Kabbalist is to fulfill your life, to live your biggest potential capacities you have in your life, and to give the fruit of your talent to the world, to create here and now together with the other people heaven, the paradise, as a matter of fact. And the whole theory is based on how you can fulfill your life, how you can make the most crazy dreams become reality.
So how is that different from the Jewish religion? How is that? Is that what the Jewish religious people also study, or is there a slight difference and there is some branches?
It's based on the Jewish books, on the Torah, but the Torah is also the same as the Catholic Bible of the first 5 books. So that's everything is the same, but it's the way they look is different. Like
interpretations and
like normal Jews, to call them. They also just read the texts as they are, the stories as they are, and discuss those texts. But in Kabbalah, they go to the deeper layers of it, and they believe that every letter has a whole world of meanings, of interpretations, and in the way the letters are put in the text, they get new interpretations, and each time they discover new layers of it. It's like onion that you put each time.
You peel?
Yeah, you peel, and every time you find new insights, wisdom, and once you get that glance of those texts, they get a totally new dimension, and they are so new and fresh, and I find it very beautiful.
The feminine energy is very much put forward. Can you tell us about that aspect?
Yeah, it's a very beautiful aspect indeed. There is in the Kabbalah the feminine side of God, and she's called the Shekinah. And the Shekinah is for everything that women bring to this world, like beauty, tenderness, compassion, all those beautiful habits of women are symbolized in the Shekinah, and she's celebrated very much. And there is also a marriage between the male and the female side of God, and Kabbalists have the tradition to celebrate that together with the male and the female on Friday night on Shabbat. That's the feast of love that is celebrated each week. And Kabbalists have the tradition, they say at 12 o'clock each Friday, the male and the female side of God make love together to get beauty in the world, in the cosmos. And that's the reason why people also should make love on Friday night.
Yeah.
Because
That's great for,
aspect of
it's Friday, honey.
And yes, you can imagine it. So if everyone should make love on Friday night, no one should make war on Saturday, of course. So it's to celebrate love and to be thankful if you have a relationship that man or that woman is in your life and want to share it, and not to take it for granted, like in many marriages after a couple of years, then people, they don't see each other anymore. But you celebrate the holiness in your partner, and it's with a total ritual that is taking place on Friday night. But yes, I think it's very beautiful. Yeah.
Is there a prophecy links to that, related also to 2012, as there's many prophecies of ancient prophecies that pop and that we hear of, not that pop because they've been here for a long time, but a lot of people speak about it, right, since we're in 2012. So is there anything linked to the Kabbalah and that time that we're living right now?
Not specific 2012 like now a lot of people talk about, but well, the time period on a bigger scale, as a matter of fact, and but the Kabbalists say about it's like we all are transforming at this time. We gather on a higher spiritual level. And that's also what they call the Messiah in the traditional religion. You expect a Messiah, someone with a white robe or something that will bring salvation to the world. But they don't say, no, it's not a person. We are the Messiah, you and I.
We're both wearing black, and we're spreading some love through this video.
I hope so. Yeah, so we are the Messiah, and if we develop to another plan, we can change ourselves the world. We don't have to come from outside.
Yeah, because exactly, we hear a lot the Messiah or somebody will come. In many religions it's like that, but it feels more and more, to me at least, that we are the ones that we've been waiting for. Is that part of the Kabbalah?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we have to take our responsibility. The way our planet is now is our responsibility. We can't blame anyone. We can't blame a God or whatever. Not from, oh God, why are you doing this? Because we are God. So if there are children who have no food and the people who have no money and we are destroying the earth, then we do it, no one else. But we have also the ability to change everything. So that's a great opportunity and a great responsibility we have.
What are some other principles or things that in the Kabbalist, in the Kabbalah? Some other founding or some things that you apply or that you learn or that you live your life through?
Well,
Madonna, if you're watching this, I would love to interview you. Thank you.
yes, you should do that. She can say a lot about it. Yeah. Well, it's quite easy to treat everyone like God. If I meet you, I meet the God aspect of you, and if you treat everyone, or you try to do that to everyone you meet in your life, then you act in a totally different way than you see in every person that you meet, also in your enemies, the lessons that he is or she is a teacher in your life, and to get you to find a good way to deal with that in the first place with your enemies also, because they are triggering you so much, and it's very easy for beautiful women, of course that's nice, but also the people who you don't like at first place, to see the holiness in them. And if you treat other people like they are God, then you treat the earth like the house of God, so you're going to be good for the earth and take your responsibility affinity for this place. And so we all have a unique talent that no one else in this world has, and it's our task in Kabbalah to find that unique talent, and then to develop it until the biggest potential, so that all, if we all develop our talents and we give the fruit to the world, then we can do miracles, we can change the world. In one generation we can transform the total earth and planet, and that's in a nutshell the mission of Kabbalah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And so how is that developing for you? So you wrote that first book, and then I read something about Newton.
Yes, when I was studying Kabbalah and writing my first novel about it, in my research I discovered that Isaac Newton was also a Kabbalist. And first I didn't believe that. I thought, yes, they just do it to make Kabbalah more interesting, like, oh, also Newton studied it. But I was fascinated, so I researched it more, and I found out it really was. He was an enormous Kabbalist, also alchemist, who really wanted to make gold, and get very far in it, so far that at one point he became the master of the mint, something like the Minister of Finance of England, to save the English country, because they were all almost bankrupt at the time, and he saved them indeed also. But a lot of his knowledge about those subjects were censored in the time. We didn't to know it, and they really put it literally on upstairs, so no one could find papers about it. But it was amazing to discover all those things connected to Newton. Yeah.
How did your family or your environment reacted to this, knowing that you are coming from a Catholic family, and how did you deal with it?
They respect it. They know that I always was a searcher who was never satisfied with very easy answers. I always wanted.
A little troublemaker.
I think a lot of people you meet will be troublemakers, I guess, because I think, yes, we have always to answer our lives and the reason why we are here, and each answer makes a new question, and so you keep searching for your true in this life. So they respect it. They don't have. They have also the ability to be critic for themselves. So it's not that crazy for them.
Wonderful, and I know you write with your wife that I will interview next, and I'm excited. That's a beautiful partnership right there.
Yes, I'm so glad that she came in my life. For myself, my feeling, my life started when I met her, really. She already saw the potential writer I could be when I didn't dare to believe it myself. And also in the philosophy of the Kabbalah, the male and the female powers and energy together, that can make such a beautiful energy and creation, and we have a beautiful daughter, so yes, I'm very proud on her.
You're fulfilled.
Yes, I am. Yes. Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for this moment. I really enjoyed meeting you and having this conversation. It was easy, flowing.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for visiting us in Bodegraven.
Yes. Beautiful. Well, much love, my delicious co-creators from Holland. Yes. Thank you. Geert. Those Dutch names, I still have a problem. It's Flemish too.
Flemish and Dutch also.
Yeah, mix it. Bring it up. Thank you so much. Much love. Bye, my delicious co-creators.